Hi, people of the internet. It's been a while since I've made one of these videos. I think it's been half a year, 6 months, something like that. I think I last posted in September. And I guess I'm finally back here on my channel making videos on critical healing moment. So if you're new here, and you probably are, because since I posted my last video, I think I got like 1,000 new subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. I'm sure I disappointed many of you by not uploading anything since September, but I'm back now, and I don't really know what the topic of today's video is going to be about, but I thought I would just chat a bit, share some updates, some of the things that I've been thinking about, and also show you my new place a bit. Oh, by the way, my name is V. Welcome to this channel where I talk about healing, organizing, social justice, social movement, social work, everything about socializing. Anyways, I've been gone for 6 months. I've gone through many things, and one of the things that I've done is I've moved, and this is my new place. This is my office. My desk is over there where I do Zoom grad school over by the side. My cat is sleeping here. You probably can't see him, but he might pop up if he wakes up from his nap in his little box. And this is eventually going to look a lot nicer than what it looks like now, but this is where I'll be filming my videos that I hope to make a lot more of in the future. Yeah, I think I might make some videos about that. I'm really interested in decorating and thrifting right now, so I might do some vlogging about that. Anyways, where have I been for the last 6 months? Well, the last video I posted was September 24th. I think it's the day before my birthday. The day before my 29th birthday. And that string of a few days, kind of one thing led to another. I had some personal things that I was going through, and I was not in a place to be making any type of videos or actually being online much at all. And I did make a video about why I quit social media, which is still going pretty strong. I do log in on things from time to time just to kind of see what's happening, and I don't really need Facebook or Instagram. Well, it doesn't mean I'm any less addicted to my phone, because now I'm just on Reddit and YouTube, mostly watching and looking at stuff related to plants, cats, decorating, fashion, and The Sims 4. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the last 6 months. Well, yeah, a big part of it was moving and just finally getting this place all like nice and inhabitable. I finally feel like it's an inhabitable place. I had a lot of cleaning to do before I could put down this like rug that I'm sitting on, which I just finished last night. I don't need to get into the details, but I spent 3 months cleaning the floor of this place. Why is my nose runny? I guess I'm like maybe getting allergies because it's like cherry blossom time now, huh? So what else have I been doing? I moved. That was like New Year's. Lots of COVID stuff was happening, you know, Omicron and stuff, which I was impacted by in some way. And then I was back to school doing my internship, taking classes, group projects, papers, all of that. And so that's what I've been doing. Oh, and a lot of driving. So since I moved to be closer to school, but now I'm further away from my field placement, so I do drive like at least 4 hours a week just to my internship, and then plus working and all that, and you know, we all need to survive. So there is something that I thought I could chat about in this video, and it is related to the internet and social media and relationships. And I kind of had the idea to like have this conversation based off of something that I said in passing in a meeting that I was in. And should I tell you a little bit about the group? So, you know, I'm a self-identified healer, and I'm in a group with other self-identified healers, trying to connect healing with social justice movement work, and we've been undergoing processes since the whole pandemic, and we're at this point where we are thinking about events to put on, virtual events to put on, and programming and that sort of thing. And I made a comment in passing, somewhat related to my experiences here on YouTube, about being a left-leaning person, a leftist or whatever you may call it, and being on the internet, and if virality is a tool for furthering our causes. I don't know. I haven't really given that much thought of it, but I kind of just made the comment in passing, and I guess I'll just like chat about it right now. So on one hand, I guess going into like why I created a YouTube channel, there's a lot of reasons why I created a YouTube channel, but one of the goals that I kind of had going into making a YouTube video about social justice and social movement and healing work, and essentially what I see my role is in social movements, was to have this online conversation about the intersection between healing and liberation. And because I wasn't really seeing that much of it, I saw kind of the two worlds operating in separate spaces online, and my channel was to kind of contribute sort of my ideas on how I felt like the two were connected. Am I doing a good job at communicating those things? I'm not sure, because I feel like my videos are all over the place in terms of the topics that I've covered, but I thought that more people seeing my videos would have been a good thing, because more exposure, more people participating in the conversation, and you know, all that stuff. And I think that our world has ingrained into our heads that more is better in almost every type of situation, whether it's like more money, more items, more power, more status, more the merrier. I mean, I am a maximalist, so I also agree with that in terms of a aesthetic point of view. But there's no good or bad. I don't like using, you know, categorizing things into good or bad. But I do think that the default should not be more is better. And so I'm really questioning if having more people see my videos, more people commenting on my videos is a good thing. And it's one of the things that kind of led me to having over 1,000 subscribers, was having a video that I think has now like 10,000 views. I can't even imagine what it would be like to talk to an audience in person of 10,000 people and having them listen to me. That's shocking. And so that is just a really strange way of being. And I'm thinking about, now what does Grace Lee Boggs call it? I think she calls it critical connection instead of critical mass. I think critical mass is this term that's kind of used to describe like having like a large enough number of people in a group to really like put things in motion in terms of a social movement. And so a lot of organizing kind of moves on this sort of traditional idea that you need a lot of people on board, having a critical mass of people to push things forward, to implement something, to change culture. And on the other end of the spectrum, there's this idea of critical connection, which is that it's not about the number of people you have, but the quality of that connection, that relationship, that conversation. And I think that's what I'm leaning towards now in the time of like kind of where I see my role. I think that's part of me trying to figure this thing out, is that it's not about me being able to broadcast my message and be on my soapbox to 10,000 people, but it's for me to be able to have these in-depth conversations and to share, not only share my ideas, but to have a dialogue where I'm transformed by another person's ideas in a very intimate way, in a way that creates something new, and where the emphasis is on the relationship and it's not on the numbers. I guess I'm just wondering what the role of technology is in this, when so much of technology is based on more exposure, more numbers, more likes, more views, more engagement, all of that. How do you measure the quality of those things? And so now I'm talking about measuring, because I'm taking program development, and I think it's a very fascinating question to figure out a way to measure the quality of your interactions. Like, how do we systematize that? Should we even have the goal to systematize it? Is that corrupting the process in any way? I don't know, just wondering. I think that's the video. Was it a short one? I don't know. I do have further updates in my life. They're actually posted on my blog/website, which you can read. I'll post that in the description, and you can sign up for my newsletter, which like kind of has, stuff in it sometimes that might be interesting. If you sign up for my newsletter, I'll send you a newsletter when I post a new video, and you'll also get notifications for my blog posts. And I also write other fun stuff in there, like what kind of music I like, and if I actually read books, whatever I'm reading, maybe an article that I'm into right now. So yeah, you can sign up for that there, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.